change the topic then. Is that okay?
No
questions. So we talked a lot about the challenges of being TAs or the obstacles or things that may have gone wrong. But we didn't focus a lot on the benefits of it and the strengths and why we do what we do. And I can hopefully talk to all the panelists up here. We obviously love to teach, and there's a reason for that. And I think that as long, you may be new as a TA, you may be an experienced TA, but as teachers, we're also students and we're always learning, and I think that that's a real opportunity and advantage for us. And the other thing is that you have to embrace it, whether it's a course that you're completely passionate about and you have a lot of knowledge, or it's a course that you don't have that much knowledge on. If you do go the academic teaching route, you're going to be faced with similar experiences as a professor or as an instructor. And so just to enjoy it as a learning opportunity to get to know your students. Teaching is a lot of fun, and in my particular instance, I find that teaching is a distraction from my research. I love my research as well, but I just love teaching so much that I have to be really careful of time management, and I think that that passion shines through, and that goes a long way. So I don't know if anyone else has anything that they can share about why they love to teach.
As a former veterans. No, I agree with what was just said. It's weird because as a teacher, you kind of expect to teach. But what I found was through teaching, you also get taught. Maybe I won't kind of flesh that out, but that's an experience that I've noticed. Through teaching and through kind of mindful improvements to my own teaching, I realized that over time, I realized I've taught myself some things. So be mindful of this.
Yeah, I would say teaching, it makes you learn more, because as you teach, it broadens your thinking more. And when the questions come back to you try to answer those questions, you come up with many new questions along with that. So it broadens your knowledge more than what you read from the books. So it's a very good learning experience rather than a teaching experience, I would say. And I would say, like, if as a beginner in this university, you should all try to take as many courses from Meachel as you can in the very beginning, because I missed this opportunity to take these courses. I came across these courses in my final year. I could complete only one complete certificate. I'm missing all those courses which I could not do, because in final year we keep all these teaching courses as the extra courses because they are not part of requirement. But you have tons of things to do as you come towards final years, like looking for jobs and everything. So try to do beforehand as much as you can. Take as much opportunities as you can from Meachel.
Okay, one thing that I like about teaching is sometimes it's actually fairly fun, because when you get to talk with students, it can be like a fun distraction, or some of the things they say is actually funny, so just like enjoy them, enjoy spending time with them. Don't go to your last class or tutorials that you have to be teaching and like dreading them. Basically see what you can gain from the experience instead of just like a requirement that you have to do for your program.
All right, are there any other questions? There's nothing burning that you just have to get out? All right. Okay, can we give a warm round of applause for our experienced team? Thank you, TAs, for your expertise, and thank you, audience, for such wonderful questions. All right, as we begin to wind things down, I'm going to take a poll. By a show of hands, how many of you feel like you've learned at least one new thing today?